Hello again, it's Marcus Jeffers at 4208 Holden Road, and I'm making yet another video that I just made one about a half hour ago. But I wanted to come back out actually to show you how my driveway looks. I mean, it's in the 90s today, so it's not going to take long for it to dry, and I'll show you because you will see the silt and the red mud that is coming from just behind those trees behind me, where this construction site is. But I wanted to give a little more context. I did reach out to Lennar and air my grievances about this project. Trucks coming into my yard, all of this mud in my driveway. I've been blocked, as I said a little bit earlier, from even getting out of my residence. And also, just a few days ago, two dump trucks were coming down the road full speed ahead, and to miss them, I hit my neighbor's mailbox. So I stood right here where I'm standing right now just a couple of days ago, and I spoke with two of the project manager for this project, at Lennar, and the lead entitlements person that I've been communicating with pretty much over the last year and a half. And I thought that it was going to be productive, but my mind told me that it was not, and indeed it was not. They had no solution or anything like that. They just wanted to come and say, well, we showed up. It didn't last very long because they really didn't have anything to say. I mentioned all of the things that I just mentioned a moment ago, and I will of course put these in my blog. And they had no answers, they had no solutions. Basically, they said, hey, this is a third-party contractor that's building this site. We can try and tell them what to do, but of course, at the end of the day, they're gonna do whatever they want. And of course, that's what they're doing. So I'm gonna walk backwards. As I just said, I just made a video. I was just out here not a half hour ago when you saw the water truck passing by. And so, I wanted to show you how my driveway looks. And of course, I haven't had a chance. I was actually going to pull my water hose from my house all the way up. It's a 100-foot hose, and I was going to put it up and try and wash down my driveway. Now, as I stated, this should be something that Lennar, in the context of this construction site, should be doing. And I am the closest. I will walk up to the road. I am the closest driveway to this project, and as I mentioned before, my driveway is concrete and it will stain with this red mud. And as you can see, the sun is shining. As I said in my other video, it's a little bit more difficult to see, but the closer I get, it will become a little bit more evident. So as you can see here, and I'll get down and try and tilt the camera, so all of this is nothing but just red silt from next door that is now sitting in my driveway that I have to clean myself. As I just mentioned, I had reached out before. The first two times in the last 6 months that I reached out to Lennar about my issues, I was ignored. So I had to copy their upper management and some of our communications for them to reach out to me. But as I just mentioned a little bit while ago when I was standing out here, I have indeed reached out to some of the local news networks. Hopefully they will get back to me, and I'm intending to, once I upload this video and my other ones that I have from my security footage, I will link that all to the sitting board of the Lennar directors in Miami, Florida. I have every one of their addresses, and that's what I intend to do. So I just came back out actually to show how this looks now. And no one stopped and said, hey, we're gonna come back and clean your driveway or anything like that, because they can obviously see I saw a truck come out of the site and just go down maybe 30 feet and turn around and come back. He was driving kind of slow, so I assume he was looking at my property, but no one has reached out to me. They have my email address, they have my number, but this is what constantly happens. Now, just since I was out here earlier, I see that more trucks have come down the road. So as I mentioned before, this is just going to get worse and worse and worse. It's going to happen pretty much every single day. So who knows what my driveway is going to look like. It looks absolutely terrible now. I pride myself in taking care of my lawn and everything. So to have all of this that's being dredged up by all of these dump trucks and it ends up in my driveway, I'm a bit perturbed about it, and that's really not the word that I really want to use. But this is what I have to deal with every single day. And I pointed everything out as far as this project goes. And so I will continue to do so until its conclusion, whether that's in a year or 2 years. So please stick with me. There's so much more that I want to share with you on Holden Road.